is that when we moved in, we paid a preemptive carpet replacement fee, so it doesn't really matter what they do to the carpet at least.
We've been here for like 6 years, so
Yeah,
we
been here
get
for
wear and
4
tear.
too. Yeah.
Does anyone need repairs before we start?
Repair this.
Oh,
But
we gotta
yeah,
sell.
actually I do. How did you know? Stop perceiving me.
I mean, I was gonna offer to repair for people. That's why I asked.
You don't have your
I'm
crafters leveled up?
I'm self-sufficient.
Same.
I remember back in fucking Realm Reborn, we used to kick people because they didn't have their crafters leveled.
Shane,
It was a
what
real
the
big
fuck?
problem in Stormblood when we started getting checkpoint bosses.
What the?
Yeah.
We're not going to talk
Yeah.
about
Have
it.
you not
All
seen
right,
my adventure plate?
because that's
Yeah,
the glam
checkpoint
for it.
boss-
This is my
Checkpoint
glam
boss.
for my adventure plate.
Holy, okay.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Let me open up my monitor's PNG real fast. That's okay.
I'm reporting you.
For what?
For
Oh, him. Yes, please.
yeah.
What? No, using a PNG is outside tools. That's cheating.
Oh, you have to
Report
report both
it.
of them. All right, sort your party list, eat your food. Let's get this rolling.
Okay, at least
I'm surprised you didn't use your weekdays and weekends to make a dick.
Oh, on my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Oh. No, I
I
didn't
tried
want
to do
push
that.
it
Near
that far.
it's hard to do that with 2 rows. If you had 3 rows, sure.
You can make
That was the
multiple
thing
dicks.
too. There was so little I could do with the 2 rows.
You can make,
You can make it
multiple
say
dicks.
Freeze forwards. Find your friend. Ones.
Probably sort my party, huh?
Twos.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that
I
would
did
help.
say that.
Yeah, I think people were distracted by my glorious outfit.
Threes.
You did say, hey, look.
Hey, listen.
Okay. That wasn't yours, Thux, but I'll take it.
And, oh, shoot, you're right, it wasn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you literally physically cannot be in the spot you were just standing in, Zex.
Oh, I can't.
It's fine. It's fine. I saw you.
Evidently he can.
I didn't really want to go to fucking Narnia anyway.
It was such a good movie, though.
was it?
Was it?
That's a
I
good
love it.
Weird rotate pattern. Ones.
Ah, wrong side.
Twos.
Not wrong side.
Threes.
Correct.
And fours.
Son of a bitch.
Little behind.
Hello.
World.
Line up. Close tethers. Double in, under M. Close tethers. No swaps. Close tethers. Stack up near Charlie.
Go cook.
Damn, gotta let it cook for a while.
Killer.
Does that
Watch your
work even better when I
debuffs.
meditate?
Watch your debuffs. In. Out. In.
Blues are defamations. Blues are your defamations. There's towers. Blues are defamations. Pop blues. And pop Christmas. Get away from rocks. Second towers. Blues are defamations.
You're a blue tether. You're a blue tether, Ivy. You are a blue tether.
That was my fault. I was also in the wrong position, which probably confused him.
That is still stupid.
Countdown.
Freeze forwards. Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours. Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours. Ooh, we are way ahead.
Oh, kill him.
I was charging my laser.
Line up. Close tethers. Double in, under N. Close tethers. There's a swap. Neri and Caster. Both tethers. Stack up near Charlie. Archer's an asshole.
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck me.
I got the raise.
2.
He needs a little extra though. Okay, never mind. He was still in
I
the
got my shield up.
No, I mean Caster. He wasn't.
I used to know the perfect way to avoid that every time, and then I think I forgot what it was.
Do we
I
need
didn't
help
write it
here?
down.
We should be okay.
Oh yeah, we're way ahead.
Back, let her
I don't
cook a
get
little
to
bit.
meditate as much.
Watch your debuffs.
I used my soul sal.
I'm going to
So it don't
recommend
matter.
we potion at the start of this with buffs.
That's what I forgot.
In. Out. In.
Reds are defamations. First towers, reds are defamations. Pop blues. And pop Christmas. Get away from rocks. Second towers, reds are defamations. Okay. Pop blues. And pop Christmas. Get away from rocks. Third towers, reds are defamations.
On it.
And pop blues. And pop Christmas. Get away from rocks. Final towers. Reds are defamations. All tethers to blue. All
I'm a little
tethers
low
to
for
blue.
some reason.
Yeah, I noticed.
Over here, Ivy.
And, ooh, pop it. Woo.
I think I might have moved out for the defamation tower a little early and missed a move. Oh wow.
I'm 4.
Yes.
Yeah,
What's going Ben, why are you here?
Roll one at north
I was 4.
of the arena.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot I'd be
Our
at
side
A.
had no monitors, so you were in a very rare position. Yeah.
Yeah, goddamn. I literally forgot I had to do that. Or I could
What
do
a-
that.
What am I doing here? My spot.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Fez. I think that's like the first time I've had that in months.
That is the second
If
time
not
it's ever
ever.
happened.
If not ever, yeah.
It did happen one time, I think, on like our last week of Prague.
Yeah, I'm
Before
really.
we-
I
before the break,
completely
yeah.
forgot. I even have it marked up. Whoa. I was like, I just go to the first spot, and for some reason I never think about it because it's always stacks up here. So I'm like, my first spot is naturally going to be here.
No.
It was not naturally there. Spoilers.
I had a monitor. I had to go to my monitor spot.
Fucking wild, man. All right.
Oops.
That's what I like to hear going into a poll.
Mm-hmm.
Better than hearing it in the middle of Delta.
I'd be fine hearing it there, because at least I know we got there.
That's true.
3s forwards. 1s. 2s. 3s. And 4s.
Game said, fuck you in your position, oh samurai.
Said fuck you and your casts to me too.
Can confirm. Ran across the entire arena at least 3 times.
100% true north up time.
Luckily, you don't need it for this mechanic. Ones. 2s. 3s. And 4s.
Tigers only.
I'm holding. I'm killing.
Please do.
A little too close to the end of that bar.
I had to get my soul sal back.
I didn't know it was a pig.
Line up. Bar tethers. Under M, under M. Bar tethers. No swaps, bar tethers.
I'm very surprised to me.
Bar
I'm not
tether.
I'm a gamer.
Stack up near Charlie.
I couldn't find it because it was staying.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
that's
was a bad
angled.
loss.
Guys, that was too close.
I got ID.
Was it? Okay. I think we're fucked, but
But yeah, there's no point. You have to be a minimum of 3 notches away.
I was exactly 3 notches.
That's the So being further is okay. Being even slightly shorter is not. So you can be
Okay.
4, 5, 6. It's the angle doesn't change all that much. But if you get any closer than that, it starts to severely cut in.
I love how these I make adjustments and it's never an issue for months, and then all of a sudden it's an issue. Okay, I will adjust. That's not on you guys. That's just frustrating.
The way to do that, caster, is look at the guy on the outside, stand directly between him and the boss we're attacking.
Yeah, that was it. That is exactly what I used to do. I completely forgot about that part.
Yes.
Yeah, Dan.
I don't know why my eyes are burning. I feel like I forgot to do something.
In fact, I feel like I specifically told people how to do that and then somehow forgot. If I don't put it in my notes, it might as well be lost knowledge.
Threes forward. Ones. Ooh. Someone mind taking this off me? Thank you.
I'll go the other side, guys.
Twos. Threes. And fours. Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours.
Little high.
Little low.
Not enough fault.
Line it up. Bar tethers. Double out. Bar tethers. There's a swap. Me and Caster. Bar tethers. Stack up near Charlie.
Two.
I love seeing Usagi spinning around into the distance with the giant fucking hammer.
So whimsical.
It is fucking great.
Better cook.
It's like, oh, Bugs Bunny decided to join us in the raid.
Killer. Too much
He
cooking.
told
Too
us
much
I got
cooking,
way
guys.
early.
I either stop and paint motifs or I keep going. I have to do so many things.
When we say stop, who do you mean specifically to stop?
Yeah.
It's a general slowing of damage. Like, if you're a melee, you should still be auto-attacking at a bare minimum. You can still be building resources, but you should not be dumping anything at all.
I use that moment to get my Harvest Moon back, which is a cast time.
Shouldn't you be getting Harvest Moon back during the phase transitions?
I could do either or, but it's a whole DPS, so I just get the Harvest Moon back.
Yeah, but you can continue DPSing to build up gauge for phase 3.
Then we kill it if I'm doing my 1-2-3 combo, which we've done before.
The intent is that we don't kill it if people with gauges are doing their 1-2-3 combos to build gauge.
That means
Okay, I'll just keep hitting buttons then.
I'm usually capped on both of my gauges before then, so I can completely stop if that means you get to keep building your gauge.
Yeah, because when we do this Mega Ray here, I just charge my Harvest Moon back up, and then when we get to that Omega with the girl, Felicia, I just charge my Harvest Moon again.
Yeah, so I'm usually at 100 and 100 by the time she's at 10%, so I can just completely stop there if you're holding back, so you don't have to hold back.
I blow my Reaper form there as well. The DPS are down.
Do you need to do that?
When we get to her, I blow the Reaper form right away.
Okay, you're doing it up there. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 1 minute timings, presumably.
So I do that, and I do Harvest Moon at the same time, because it's a little more.
All I need to know is, I keep whacking. I keep doing 1-2-3. I do not use my spender. That's
What would also help is I realized that I never had pots, and I put the wrong pot in my hotbar, so I'm using Gem Draughts of Dexterity.
Oh, that's not gonna help you.
That's what that like. Oh shit! Earlier was.
If you were ninja, I guess it'd be fine, but.
Yeah, because I was fucking playing Viper earlier, so I just put the same pot in the hotbar.
Oh, I forgot Viper uses Dex too.
A caveat to this entire discussion is that if she's under 1%, that like you have to stop, right? The point of calling it early is so that it's not a hardcore, I take my hands off the key.
Unless you're a healer.
Unless you're a healer, because you're not building anything anyway.
okay. So just to clarify for me, once again, I keep doing 1-2-3. I just don't use a spender. Every
Right.
time you say slow down, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. I know it's annoying that I ask, but
Dun-dun.
Right later, I crit my pants again.
If you crit your pants, she would have died!
It's not that bad. I hardly crit on this fucking class in general. It's fucking weird to me.
Freeze forwards.
Yeah, but in return you get more steady
One.
damage, is predictable.
Twos. Threes. And fours. Ones. Twos. Threes. and 4s. Three dies? Ooh. Line up. Close tethers. Under F. Close tethers. No swap. Close tethers. Stack up near Charlie.
Watch your debuffs. In. Out. In.
Blues are defamations. Blues are your defamations. First towers, blues are defamations. Top blues. Ooh, hop, Christmas, get away from rocks. Second towers, blues are defamations. Pop blues. And pop Christmas, get away from rocks. Third towers, blues are defamations.
Taunted.
Pop blues. And pop Christmas, get away from rocks. Final powers, blues or detonations, all tethers to red. And we're good. Pop that nonsense. Get away from rocks.
I got the
I got
race.
the race.
I'm gonna put my buff up and then I'm gonna LB.
Oh, shit. No swaps? Go. Go. No swap? Go. Go. No swap? Go. Outside, stay outside. Outside, stay outside. Go.
We did have a weakness, so give it your all.
Sure you have mitts still, maybe? Yep. Stay together for healing. Stay together for healing. Don't forget, caster, your tactician timing is as the second tank gets hit with Solar Ray. Same with you guys for missionary.
I'm fainting the Buster too,
Sure.
if I remember.
Honored.
I think you were supposed to use it for the Delta at the end of this. Normally you would use it here for the raid fight.
Fine. Lose to Beetle.
Swap if needed, and wait for patch. Go!
Wait to pop it. Wait to come together. Wait to pop it. Go. This is going to be living dead.
This is 2 minutes.
Okay.
What? Why did you?
Home gang. I'm home gang. Because I'm going to die otherwise.
But you
were
still
the
tank
chosen
spot.
one.
Okay.
Does aggro reset there? This use your mitts again. I'm going to use shake here. Okay, congratulations. We actually see Sigma. Now we're going to die.
Yeah.
Male we go. BPOG alignment, please. BPOG.
BPOG against male. Against, see where male is here at C? You're going to do
Yeah.
BPOG just like we did for party synergy at male. That's how we determine where we aren't going to get anywhere near where we're
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Someone type out what the fuck BPOG's supposed to mean again?
So
Blue,
do you
Blue,
Orange,
purple,
green.
orange, green. Orange or
It's-
oh.
literally
Right.
it's short tethers for party synergy. That's the order.
But snuggled up against him. The goal is just to reference so that you figure out whether you're left or right side.
Okay.
It's the same
Um,
order as party synergy.
But
Aggro
also
apparently
this is
does reset there, Fen.
Yeah, I'll turn
Six.
stance off. What was that
Good job,
question?
though,
Sorry.
everybody.
So I was asking my partner for chopsticks. My bento is here.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta say something positive. Fence over there being like, "Oh, thank God, I don't have to kill anybody."
Sigma balls.
So.
Well, the disheartening thing for me is that everybody just went, "What? What do you mean? What? Did you not look ahead?"
I was looking at the notes I made and trying to remember what the fuck any of it meant.
Okay, so I know vaguely what happens in Sigma. I forgot what blue BPOG stood for, so I was like, wait, does that still mean X square? I don't know what BPOG stands for. And then I was still dealing with the stun lock of you getting the tank buster.
So you want to see something really funny, Fen? So here's I scrolled down to Sigma in my notes, and this is what I saw. I was like, but where the fuck are we lining up for PlayStation? It was the line above that I had scrolled past.
So yeah, real quick, we'll just do a quick example. I'll just say, like, I'm X, you're square, you're circle, you're triangle. We're not going to really focus too much on, like, our groups. Just kind of go there and use your fucking voice, because there's plenty of time as long as you're there. But generally speaking, the first person, in my opinion, who is on the right or left side, that is just your side. Yes, we'll pretend that these are the people who are marked. Now, before I go into this, is there anybody that has no fucking idea what the logic for what we're about to do is?
I don't,
I have
honestly.
not a clue about Sigma because we've been focusing on Delta.
Should we watch a video together?
We did before we broke up, didn't we?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stream this. We're not gonna focus too much on this because I just want us to, one, get back there, and two, just do the lineup correctly. If we can get there, then we'll go past that. It's literally the lineup and where we're going to go after. That's all I give a shit about.
Wait, I think I saved some.
Also, the guide I looked at had X towards the middle of the arena, so that's...
Then that's not the guide we linked.
It's not, no. Okay.
Then, yeah.
I know, I just grabbed, like, this is a video for Sigma, not this is...
I thought
The
you
video-
posted the guide, but Caster posted a fucking video of a pumpkin taking a shit.
The Hope Productions video is the one I watched. It was pretty helpful.
That is the one that is in our top strats. That is the one everybody should be referencing.
Yeah, this is a good vid.
There's literally only one way to do this mechanic. So it doesn't... I mean, okay, you could reverse the order, but the resolution is still the same logic. You're just changing the order of the markers. Like, that doesn't really change anything.
Is this a stream for ants?
He's gonna.
I hate it.
full
It's on his
screen.
ultra wide, so it fucking resolutes so weird in Discord.
It does.
Just to make sure, Fen, were we still using this setup?
Yes, that's the only... I was going to actually put those into macros, but I don't have it texted out.
I was actually looking for those too because I went to the fucking the elemental raid macros thing and they just have images there. They don't actually have the macros. For
I mean, it's not like it takes
It's
that long.
also in the big cheat sheet of everything in Phase 5 that's in the Top Strats channel.
Well, yes, but I was going to actually hit that as a macro when we're there for some people as we're doing it, so that it have a quick reference in game.
Yeah, that is nice when that.
Okay, so I'm actually going to mute him because it doesn't. I don't care what he has to say. We're not doing the lineup, and again, I don't personally think we need to really worry about, the left one goes to the left, and you have enough time. The big thing I do want to focus on is that wherever male spawns, B comes north. He might spawn at A, he might spawn at 1, he might spawn at 2. That B comes north for the purpose of, like, the diagrams. So when it says close far and it shows 1, 2 up by quote-unquote north, that could be at A, that could be at 2, that could be at 3, or it could be the reversed pattern, and, if he spawns at 3, it could be at 1. So it is relative to... He's the only one that spawns. It's relative to the one that spawns on the outside of the arena. That's all that matters. The towers themselves will spawn either in the orientation you see inside the top strats in the cheat sheet, directly where he is, or the reverse of that. So you may have to, if he spawns at A, you may be looking at C. If he spawns at 1, you might be looking at 3. You just need to know where he spawns becomes north. That is extremely important.
They'll treat him like the eyeball then, essentially.
Yes. Skip that. So the big thing here is just line up BPOG. Again, doesn't necessarily matter left or right. We do need to pay attention if it's close or far. Vex gets to call that. The thing that is important is who does not get the triangle swirly thingy above their head, right?
The non-praise.
Yeah, I don't know what they're actually called, but the unmarks are the people who are actually going to be baiting the fists that spawn relative south, east, and west of where he spawns. So if he spawns at 1, they would be at C and Delta, right? Or is it...
Wait, I think isn't it northeast, northwest?
Don't they spawn the opposite of the male?
I thought they spawned opposite of male. I could be wrong on that, but...
The fists
I
always spawn
figured
opposite of the male.
Yeah, so it's relative south, east, and west, yeah. So we will...
Hold on. I'm trying to make sense of what I wrote in my notes here because it looks like it's the opposite, and I'm not sure if I misunderstood it or if I wrote it in a confusing way. So I
Well,
wrote
the
down-
people who bait, if I remember right,
I wrote down the two non-praise go
farthest away
northeast
from the
and
hands.
northwest. And then
They
the
do,
other
yes,
partner
yes,
goes-
but the
Okay.
fists spawn southeast and
okay,
west.
that's what you're saying.
They are
Gotcha.
targeting the furthest
Yes.
players, which is why you bait them northeast and northwest. I'm getting there, I promise.
Gotcha. Okay.
So in the first we'll just call it prey. It's not a prey, whatever. The first non-preyed person goes to the relative northwest. The second, and their partner goes opposite or behind their fist that they're baiting. The second set, the unmarked, and it could be either one. Could be the one on the left, could be the one on the right. Doesn't really matter. Second one goes to the northeast, relative 1. Their partner goes opposite. I'm going to back this up just a little bit. The first set of paired prey markers goes north and south, with left going north and right going south. You'll see them go into position, and then the last set will go
make sure to move in game, by the way.
just directly east and west, the side that you're already on, right? Doesn't too much matter. We don't have a checkpoint. If it is near baits, you are on the markers. If it is far bait, well, you're on the inside of the markers. If it is far, you're against the wall, and then everything just resolves.
This, by the way, is really what our markers are for.
Literally, this mechanic is the entire reason we have these markers. So if
So
we go
the
in,
two,
if we
two
go in,
unmarked people will always be to the left and right of the male.
correct. The first set, if you're staring at the male, the first unmarked person in the line will be to the left. The second will be to the right, as you're staring at him from the inside, right?
And if it's both unmarks on one side, they just swap the second person in line to the other side.
The side is irrelevant. The side you spot. So let's go back.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing because you have
It-
the
so-
healer in the tank.
Yeah, it does not matter if they're both on the left side. That is irrelevant. It is the order in which you are in the line. Healer is first. Healer goes northeast. Healer could be on the right here. Doesn't matter. Going northeast because he's first.
Mm-hmm.
So in this
Second.
case, X's first squares would be second. That's what
Mhm.
determines it, not whether
And
you
it-
were on the left or the right side. If the
It-
healer that was unmarked had been on the right side, still would have been first.
You mean northwest, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And again, we're treating north as the male, not as actual north. Okay. So
So the first in line BPOG goes to the west side.
Northwest.
first in line unmarked goes to the northwest. Has to be unmarked.
Well, yeah. I mean, sorry, that was a given in my head, but gotcha. Yeah.
So I'm gonna just do a couple of quick pop quizzes, and Cass, since you just spoke, you get to be first. Where does the second set of double prey markers go? Second set.
Second double prey markers.
In this example, it's the triangles.
Shit, I gotta think about this.
I know.
Raise his hand. Raise his hand.
Raising hand,
Nope.
raising hand.
And you will get.
Shut up, Hermione. Let him
I was
think.
in the middle of writing my notes for this, and I'm so not.
I know it.
Yeah, you.
Okay, Hermione.
I was still fucking writing this down.
Man, why does this silly app not have a Zoom raise hand button?
And you said you mentioned the triangles.
Well, in this particular instance, the triangles are double prey. It could be that they're not, right? So, in the example we're looking at, and actually here, let me switch this from just streaming this to my whole ass. Hey, share screen.
Don't you have a Zoom?
They would be going to 3 and
Magnifying
2,
glass.
right?
The
What?
and no, the
What?
what?
Those aren't even.
Wait,
No,
what?
let's back up. The second set in this example of double prey markers are triangle. 2 and 3 are for people who are tethered to the unmarked players,
Oh, I see.
because you always have to be opposite of your partner, right?
Oh, that's blood.
So let's use this example. Where are the 2 X's going? How about that?
The first X is going northwest.
Okay.
Or
And where's
northeast. No, wait, no, northwest. The left. They're going to the left if you're looking at the boss. Yeah.
okay? And where's their partner going? And you can just use the markers that are
Directly
here.
across from them down at 2.
Where's the second set going?
The second square is square on the left side is going northeast, and their partner is going to 3.
Okay. Where are the circles going in this case? The first set of double prey markers.
That is where I was lost because I was in the middle of trying to figure that out while I was
Oh,
writing.
I know.
So there's only
I
2
know, I
options.
know.
Shut up. I don't need I know. There's only 2 options left, right? Which would be either what? What are your 2 options for where they could go?
Like I said, I was just in the middle of trying to write this out in a way I could understand it, so I don't have an answer.
It is north, south, or east, west. Those are the only possible solutions for where those 2 can go, right? Because they have to be a cardinal or an intercardinal.
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
So the first set of double marked are going north and south, with the one on the left going north and the one on the right going south.
Okay, yeah, I did write that down. I just forgot what it meant.
Which would put your triangles in this scenario where?
East and west. Sorry.
So I'm going to switch this to my screen. I think I don't know if I've never done this. Did it just change over to where you can actually see
No.
my mouse now, or did
I
it
can
kick
see
you
your
out?
Oh, wait, you can
mouse.
see your
Yeah,
mouse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to just use this as a base, and I'm gonna let's make it a little. Make the whole thing. Okay. So instead, I'm gonna change it so that X has a prey on it too, and we're gonna remove the prey from this one down here. So in the example I'm going to give, X has a prey on it. I'm gonna make it nice and red. Has a prey. Right triangle, no prey. I'll do that in blue. No prey. No prey. Okay. Don't hate me.
The blue is the prey.
Can I go next, Dad?
No, it's my turn.
Your cross is the prey.
So
Both-
the red is the prey.
Both X's have a thing above their head. Only one of the triangles has a thing above their head. Okay?
Okay, so blue is the no prey.
But we're calling.
Blue? What?
We've been
Oh,
referring to the
the
thing.
right
The one you
triangle.
scribbled on. Okay, yeah.
God.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking stab myself in the eye.
The square goes in a square hole.
Explanation unclear. Put dick in blender.
I understand.
Are you like picking one person, or can we just answer it?
No, I'm gonna be picking people specifically because I
Okay.
need to make sure you actually understand this. The fucking X's both have things above their head, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Anybody
understood
unclear
that.
about that?
Yeah.
Both triangles do not.
Is that possible?
Yes, it is 100% possible. I'm saying no, not. My fucking god, I hate you. This one
You
does not
said it,
have.
Not me.
Yes, they both
you
don't
mean,
have
I
it
know
because
you
one fucking does. I fucking hate you guys so much right now.
He did not. It wasn't a double negative. He was saying both of the triangles do not have it, but one of them does.
Yeah,
Guys, we're not trying to
Instructions
give Ben a
unclear.
conniption. Does anyone not understand what Ben is attempting to communicate before he pops a blood vessel?
I understood what he's attempting to communicate until he said they both don't have one. I was like, what?
I thought that was impossible.
That is, he misspoke.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Because
understand
this
that.
setup makes sense.
Yes.
Excellent.
There is a
And
square
continue.
and a triangle that do not have a marker.
I'm gonna fucking kill everybody in this goddamn room right now.
We need more QA testers.
So the square tank doesn't have one. The triangle healer doesn't have one.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. Let's move on.
Ivy, where's everybody going in this scenario?
Okay, so let's see. First non-marked would be the tank, so they would go northwest to 4. The partner square would go to 2. Then you have the triangle, so first unmarked would be the triangle healer. They go to 1. Their partner range 2 goes to 3. Then the first X with the marker, the healer 1 would go north, right?
Correct.
And then their partner goes south because they're on the right. And then the final marker people, the circles go east and west. So the one on the left goes west, and the one on the right goes east.
Oh yeah.
No. Okay. In this example, okay, remove that one. The two people without something above their head are H1 and R1. Shade, where's everybody going?
H1 to 4. His partner's to 2. R1 to 1. His partner to 3. Square left goes north, square right goes south, triangle goes left, H goes right to B.
If it's near or far, too.
That
Well,
doesn't
that's
matter
just
as
whether we're
much.
at the
You
wall
have,
or the marker. Yeah.
yeah. I'm far more concerned about people understanding the logic of it all.
If you oh, someone got kicked. Oh, I can buy pots now.
It doesn't matter.
But if
Oh,
you
it's
go
me?
to the wall as 2 and 3, would you still be? Oh, I dropped my phone. Would you still be able to bait the arm?
You're not baiting the arm.
You're not baiting it.
No,
it baits
but
to
if-
the
if-
farthest person, not the closest.
Oh, so it's
So the
opposite.
people who are unmarked, that's why they're going to 1 and 4, is because they will be the furthest people.
Okay.
And
that
just
makes more
remember,
sense.
if it's close, you're standing
I'm
right
gonna-
near the markers.
I'm going to show us on them. You can literally use the markers as your positioning. You just stand
Yeah,
slightly on the
exactly.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do one more here. We will say R2 and okay, we'll do M2. M2 and R2 are not marked. Gaius, where's everybody going?
Okay, M2 is going northwest. Their partner is going southeast. R2 is going northeast. Their partner is going southwest. X, so H1 is going north. T2, so the other X is going south. Square is going T1 is going west, T2 is going east. Right, because it was R1 and
You got it was R2 and M2. You got those wrong, but you got the right position. Yes.
yeah.
I understand getting
I just
confused
got
on
that.
the last one. It was the circles that were left.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anyone who does not understand that part of the mechanic?
I'm pretty sure I do, but give me one so I can actually do it now that I. At my
When
notes.
are the towers? I remember seeing towers. In the
Towers
video.
are after that. So after that, we move to the middle, and we have to get knocked back to our towers based off of
And
the
then we
marker
spin.
that we were standing on. But that's not what's going to happen right now. Okay, we will choose T2 and
Heaven's Fall?
It's base. Yes, it's literally Heaven's Fall with
Jesus
near
Christ.
far.
Oh,
And we
Which
will
one?
do R1. So T2 and R1 are unmarked in this example. So
All right. So T2 is going to 4. His partner is going to 2. R1 is going to 1. His partner is going to 3. T1 is going north. M2 is going south. R2 is going that's west, and H2 is going east.
now I'm going to throw a curveball at you just to make sure you remember this. What is the biggest caveat about saying they're going to 1 and 4?
Oh, because he may not be. Yeah, it's not based on the marker. It's based on where he is. Yeah. In this scenario, it'd be 1 and 4, but it could be any of them.
Just wanted to verify.
Yes.
your hip hop music.
For the towers, Neri, it's Heaven's Fall, you get knocked back. If you're close, you have to stand inside your towers, in the middle of the towers. If it's far, you have to stand on the outside edge of your towers. That's it.
So it's not that bad then.
No.
No. It's
So there's 2 different versions of how the towers can spawn, which is entirely based off of if it is near or far. You will never get, like the one I have on the screen right now, you will not get that if it's far towers. It's just not going to happen. If it's far tethers, we get this
So
one.
who doesn't get a tower? Because there
They're-
wasn't like
they're-
a whole party.
They're multi-person towers.
Oh, okay.
That's
More
why-
precisely, we need to make sure every tower gets soaked, and everyone needs to be in a tower, or the debuff from Looper counts down to 0 and kills you.
Yeah, so that's why in this image, you see 1, 2, A3, D4. That's telling you, there's only going to be 1 person in these. There'll be 2 people in here, 2 people in here, 1 person, 1 person. In the far towers, 2 people here, 1, 1, 2, 2. That's why you have B3,
That's what
4,
those silly
C.
macros I posted were. Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
just matters. You just got to get hit by a tower. It doesn't matter how many people's in there as long as you're near or far.
Oh yeah, but in order to be in a tower and have the near far resolve, it basically has to look like this.
Yeah, but it just doesn't matter how many people are in the tower as long as you got hit. Because you said it was multi-person. I thought it
It's
was
a
had like the
coincidence, but it ends up having to be like this. Yeah.
yeah. When you said multi-person, I thought they were all gonna have like 2 balls floating around them, like in fucking Refulgence. And I was
It's
like,
just
no.
like P1. You know how even if it's first soak, but you're 3. If you stand in it, you'll lose your debuff, but then we'll die later. It's the same thing. It's just Looper. You have to drop the debuff. The things to note for this has to do with where you're standing. I'm not going to harp on that until we survive the actual lining up and going where we're supposed to. There's not really a whole lot of point. What time is it? 7:15.
Are we simming, or are we raiding?
Is there even a sim?
We
It was already
Yes.
paid for.
Until I was gonna.
They're basically at the break time at this point.
That's kind of what I'm debating on, is if we go back in or if we take 10 minutes right now.
But we go and we have like 1, 2 pulls, and then we leave again.
Do we want to... Well, because we basically have the choice. We either get actual more in-game practice of Delta, and then we're immediately going to die in Sigma, or we try to sim the first, like, half of Sigma. We're not going to do all of it.
I'd like to sim the first
Let's
half
do,
of
like-
Sigma, because obviously the
I'd-
Delta simming prepared us well.
What?
I'd
Yeah.
rather keep playing. We only got to Delta 1 time.
I
But
mean,
we got
that's
through
true,
it cleanly the first time. Like 100% clean, better than we
Yeah,
did in
but
the
we're
Sims.
fucking up in 3, and we're fucking up in 4, and we're fucking up
Oh,
in
how did
2.
I die in monitors?
I
by
think
the
we
way. You
always
didn't
are just gonna be fucking up at that point.
You didn't get a debuff. Or you didn't,
Oh,
you
'cause I-
didn't get cleaved by a monitor. You were fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, Shade, I
Smile.
don't think practice is going to solve that right now. That's just people paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My vote?
Okay.
We spend the next 45 minutes just practicing. Then we take a 10-minute break. And then we spend the last 50 minutes of raid practicing Sigma.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would we practice Sigma and then break for the end of the week? We would want to do it before we go in.
What if we did sim till 8 and then until the top of the hour? If we like took 10 minutes?
That would be my preference personally. 'Cause
And then
it
we go
doesn't ma-
back
It doesn't make
in.
sense to me to sim and then not come back in until next week.
Yeah, that's... I'm gonna have to agree with that because
we are raiding Monday, Tuesday, right?
Oh, I don't care, dude. Not Tuesday next week.
Oh no,
So just
After
Monday.
that, yes, but not next week.
it would just
But
be
Monday,
Monday.
yes.
Just Monday, and that's it for the week.
Okay.
Because you're gone. Let's do we break now or break after Sims?
Let's break now.
Break
'cause I
now.
gotta
I'm
fucking
eating.
piss.
Smile.
That's why that's your vote. Okay. Take
Could
about.
we? Oh,
ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just want to start simming
Could
at
we see about getting a
7:25.
sub? Could we get a sub for Neri for Wednesday and Thursday?
Well, I'm not going to be here Thursday. I'm flying
He's
to
flying.
another state.
That's why I didn't bother to do that.
Oh,
because
you guys
Shade's
are all
moving.
okay. It's
Multiple
multiple
person thing,
people.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then
I
I'll
mean,
be back
okay.
the Wednesday the week
Also,
after.
yeah, I also won't be here Wednesday night, anyways. So
Esther's going to an orgy.
Again?
I'm
Okay.
actually I have an on-site week at work, and that is the night of our big team dinner where I get expensive food for free.
So that's
Your
what they
work?
call FurryCon now, huh?
Your work has a team
I-
orgy?
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to call eating that out for a meal, it works.
Hey,
All right,
Anyway, okay.
I'm gonna go pee.
take a break.
I'll be right back.
I want to get the Woborn, the glowy Woborn recollection, but I don't want to fucking go back into Bosja.
No one's doing Bozj anymore. It makes me upset because I want to get the Law and Order gear.
Oh, people are still doing Bostra because it's the best way to level.
It is the best way to level, but
Or
no
sorry,
one's doing
second
the
best way.
Delibrum.
Oh, Delubrum.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody does Delubrum.
Oh,
'cause
Savage?
It's
Yeah,
terrible
no.
EXP. I love Delubrum.
I want to do Delibrum because I want the armor. Like, it's just so cool.
I want to do Delubrum because I want to farm more relics.
That too. I can
Okay, that's
casually just-
mental illness.
Okay, so two things. One, you're talking about two different Delubrums.
Well, Delibrum Savage, you need to do that to get the color custom one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You want to do the Savage one. Thek just wants to do the normal one.
Oh, I want to do both because if I could do the normal one, I get it undieable. But if we do the Savage, the perk is having it dieable. Like even their base color.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I use the Law's Order fending boots for almost everything.
The only
because
ones
I
the only
cannot
ones I ever
stand-
got were the tank chest and the caster chest, and I'm like, I want more.
I can't stand pointy boots, and there are so many tank boots that are pointy for no reason. Like, there's no reason why they're pointy boots. Like, the reason why they have pointy boots in the real world is for dealing with horses, getting in your feet into the saddles. Like, knights in this game aren't usually, like, there's no mounted chocobo cavalry. So, like, why?
That's what you think.
Oh, that would be so
No, that's what I know.
cool. That would be
No,
so
that's
cool.
what you think.
If they implemented the Youth League from Final Fantasy X into FF14, that would be so
No.
fucking cool.
There are no mounted chocobo cavalry in any Final Fantasy game. Because
Guys, guys.
chocobos are birds. They don't have the muscle mass to be
There
Final
is a-
cavalry.
Fantasy
there-
Tactics Advance 2 has an
Final
entire
Fantasy
Chocobo Knight
X.
job?
Oh, you're right. The chocobo knight. They don't ride the chocobo knight though. They just have chocobo powers.
Final Fantasy.
They ride them. They have the powers of the Chocobo they're riding, but they are physically shown riding it.
Oh, they do. Man, it's been a long time.
Final Fantasy X as well. They ride the chocobo in the battle against the Sin Spawn.
I don't know if that counts as like actual cavalry though.
Yeah, they have swords and fucking armors and shit like that. They don't have guns. They're actually wearing like fucking plate chests and mail and shit like that.
Oh yeah, fair enough, I guess. But yeah, there are no chocobo cavalry in this game at least.
That's why I was like, it'd be cool if they add the Youth League in FF14.
We just don't need pointy boots. Give me some more rounded boots.
Oh, I'll be fucking cringing if they had an expansion. They're like, we are going to explore a new place called Bavel. And I'm like, oh no. They start talking about Yevon and shit like that. I'm like, oh no. That would be a cool raid tier if they had like Seymour from FFX as a raid boss.
God, I don't want to go back into Bosja.
I just want to go and fucking get the gear. That's it. Just get gear and leave.
Well, for me, it would be getting
This is nice.
the Woborn recollection because it's glowy. I don't have any like dark glowy darknet weapons that aren't like curved. So
I only got one of them, and I got it was the bow. It was the only one I got. Bosja did it right though. They had the good raids. That was fun. It's a shame we were not gonna get Bosnia this expansion.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Are
we
we?
are. Yeah. And a deep dungeon.
Oh no, they're pumping all the stops. I can't wait for that Bosnia then. That shit was fun.
Really is Stormblood. All of the extra mechanics and cool fights, and Lise.
Yeah. For Persona lease.
I gave Wukalamat a chance. I like Wukalamat, like at the beginning, but the longer like the filler story went, I was like, I kind of just was annoyed with her. And then near the very end, I liked her until she like threw herself in there like Gaia did when she came in to fight Reen in Refulgence, and I was like, you just stole my
The
spotlight,
problem
but that's
to
okay.
me, ignoring the voice direction nonsense, my problem with the story, the problem I have with the story, is they basically pulled a WoW for us. I don't want to be a witness to Maiev beating Illidan Stormrage, like being like, I captured Illidan Stormrage, bitch. No, you didn't. I did. I was right there. Like, I want to be the focus of the story. I don't want to watch Wukalamat do her shit and become the whatever. Like, I want to know what the warrior. Like, I give a shit about the Warrior Light. I don't give a shit about Wukalamat. Like, go away.
Well, I
It's-
didn't mind being sidelined. I didn't mind the voice actor. It just felt like everything you did, she was just kind of pushed in. Like there was no
That's what I
reason
mean.
for her
Like,
to be
it's
around
all
like
about-
a lot of things.
Like if you play WoW, like that's pretty much all that ever happens. Is they like slam in the actual character, and you're like adventurer at number 432, just standing there in the side, going like, "Yeah, I'm the one who just beat the shit out of Sargeras, but like, good job, Illidan." Like,
But the wounds,
It's-
champion.
yeah, it's so like I don't like that. Like, I feel like they did a great job of like developing side characters like Gosetsu or even Alphino and Alice without making an entire expansion where we had to sit and just be the accessory. I didn't feel like that was necessary for them to do for Wukalamat. Like they've done it before with other characters. Why do they need to like do it differently and make us just be the side piece for this expansion? I don't know.
It needed a balance where like you were the main piece for a bit and then you were the side piece for a bit. It just needed a
Well, it
balance. of
started
what
to
they
feel
should've
like-
done.
It started to feel like you were the main piece in the second half of the story, and then they like remind you at the end that you're not when they bring back Wukalamat to do her like I am the protagonist moment. It's like stop. She had the whole half of the expansion. Stop it.
I would go so far as to say she wasn't necessary in the entirety of the last zone.
No,
I
she was
agree.
not.
Someone said we should have brought Kona, and I totally agree because Kona would have understood what was going on better, and also like he's not as forceful of a personality, so like he could have stepped back to let us have the connection with Sphene, because like you really don't have a huge connection with Sphene at all. Like it was just like,
He would have understood that we
she's
knew
hot,
how.
I guess, but like it's. And I feel bad for her, but I'm not like, oh no, Sphene, it's so tragic that you died. I'm like,
Wait,
okay.
was I the only one that didn't care for Sphene? Because I was like, this lady shows up, didn't have enough screen time, so I didn't really have enough to be like, wow, I give a shit about you. I was just
No,
like,
that's literally what I just said. Like,
Oh,
you're like, she's attractive, I guess, and like her situation's kind of sad, but like, you never really form a connection with her because you're with
Yeah.
Wukalamat the entire time. So like when she died, I wasn't like, oh no, Sphene. Like I wasn't heartbroken like when like Ysayle died when she stopped the ship in Heavensward. I just was like, oh no, Sphene's dead.
The real problem is
cares?
there was no time to actually grow attached to the character. At least with Ysayle, you spent basically an entire expansion with her, right? In this, it's like, oh yeah, hey, here's this really important to the story character that you'll see for a zone and a half. Oh, and she's the big bad. It's the Medion 2.0.
Well, it's also
Yeah.
like I felt a connection to Otis more than I did to Sphene because like we got to see Otis's tragic story, and like he takes care of like, you know, baby Ghoulja or whatever. Like you get to know him a little bit. Like he's a personal character. Like when you're with Sphene, she's either like being standoffish, talking about her ideals, or talking to Wukalamat, and it's like, could we connect on any level, lady? At all? No? Okay. Like,
I see cute girl, I connect.
so yeah, I know you're a turbo sim, but the
they
rest of us
should've
like some
made it-
substance, okay?
I'm simple, you know.
they should have made it.
I
where,
know
like,
you are. You are simple.
They should have just made it where like go to her realm, you fix the things in her realm. She stays around, but then over time the expansion you realize that she's actually bad throughout the entirety of the expansion.
The .3 patch might have been a better place to kill her off, but like I don't. It just didn't have enough time
like,
to breathe.
She's working. Yeah, like she's in charge and like she's like, oh, now I think things will be better now that like what's his fuck Zarulja's not in charge anymore. Like, but like over the patches you watch her trying to fight her programming and she can't, and then you kill her in the .3 and you're like, oh no, that's actually tragic. Like this was just like, oh, okay.
No, they could have.
I guess I'm sorry I killed your best friend.
They could have introduced like a new Esper or icon that would go and terrorize her realm, the Endless Realm or whatever.
Yeah,
and that could have been the
we've
replacement for the final
summoned.
boss.
We've solved the primal tempering issue, but that doesn't mean they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Also,
Because they
tempering
could have.
I was going to say tempering for Asians was completely retconned out. Everything else is just an Asian plot. It's kind of dumb.
They could have because they could have had something from Alexandria show up, a beast that came with Alexandria when it came over.
Yep. And there's so much more they could have done, basically, and instead we got like, you know.
I was about to say
no.
in a Final Fantasy IX reference, well, they could have the icon be Alexander. No, it can't be Alexander. Could be Bahamut. No, it can't be Bahamut. Could be Ark. No, couldn't be Ark. We have Cruise Chaser.
No,
No,
there was
the
one
real
that
villain
was...
will be Vivi.
No,
You're gonna bring Vivi in as the villain, Fen.
What are you saying,
There
Mary?
there was one, I fucking can't remember his name, but it was like a special boss that was only in 9, and he was a fucking bullshit boss to fight. Fuck, I can't
Hades,
fucking remember.
Ozma.
No, I think it was the Black Mage and the Hydra?
The Black Waltz.
I think it is. It was him and like a Hydra, and if you didn't kill him, he would heal the Hydra.
Oh, the Sea Lion. That's Black Waltz number 1, 2.
That was a bullshit fight.
If you had the Mage Masher that you could easily steal from the very first mob, it really wasn't too. If you, but yes, the first time you do it does kind of suck. Okay, everybody's here. Let me load up the sim.
Let me see. We can't have Ozma.
That's what I'm saying. They already took all of the best bosses.
Gizmaluke or whatever his name is.
Okay, I guess.
There's also Ark.
Map changing.
But we've already had Cruise Chaser, which is literally just a reskinned Ark.
Yeah, that's true, but we could
also
have still had
as a
Ark.
mount.
I don't stop anything. We got fucking what's his name as a mount? Ramu.
Yeah, after we fought him.
Make sure to change your controls to Legacy.
Oh, we're doing sim. That's right.
Yep.
I'm over here waiting for us to queue in.
Gonna do some depog practice for 30 minutes, then we'll go back in for the last hour. Or if by some miracle we actually do this correctly, I guess we can go back in.
It didn't seem that hard.
We've already done the hardest mechanic in this game, and that was in phase 2.
No, it wasn't.
I actually
Yeah,
have
pretty
to reload because we're getting to the part where I actually launch from the launcher. Alright.
Map changing. Starting Dynamy Sigma.
Make sure to look out for where Mail is.
Well, he casts
He's
first.
in the middle. He's in the middle.
He's in the middle. He's in the middle.
He's in the middle.
He's in the middle.
That's
Hey,
what-
you guys
Has anyone
that's-
seen Mail?
fucking much.
That's why, as soon as you said that, I'm like, you have made a fucking mistake, sir.
Anyone seen Kyle? Seen Kyle?
I haven't seen Nail. No,
What the fuck is he? Nope.
he's over here.
How do you tell if you have something on your fucking head?
I think it's the
I-
little
I think
it's
star
the
yellow icon that
tethers.
we get from the end of. Oh, we have a cone on top of our heads.
Yeah, it's
Those
the
are
cone
them.
on your head.
Those are them.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay,
That
now we did
looks
that right.
so
Good
weird.
job.
Yes.
Starting
It's the
Dynamy
cone on
Sigma.
your head. I think some people didn't have
I was
textures
wondering what
loaded
that
at the same
star
Go to,
icon was
um,
from Delta.
Go to clock spots. That way you can actually see what's on your head.
You can also look for the arms.
Not really.
You know, the arms will tell you where the male is if they're opposite. Like over here.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Hey, Bacon.
Is
you're-
it, this
Are
is
these
far.
near or far?
Far, far.
Wait,
Oh, too late.
Because we need to pop sprint there. Got it.
would
No,
I
people-
not have been north there?
No, because you were tethered
No,
to
you should not
me,
have
and
been
I
there.
did not have something on my head.
Oh, okay. The tethers are. Okay.
For
This is
some reason,
really
it's showing a
fucky.
tether to the arms if you're the furthest person from the arm, which is really stupid and annoying.
Yeah,
It's also
it's
accurate.
visually confusing for me.
Starting
what?
Dynamy Sigma.
It's accurate, isn't it? I think there is a
Yes.
tether that physically renders from
Oh, there
it to
is?
you. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
distance line, like the targeting line that they use in phase 1. But there is a thing from the arm to you.
I just realized though, Omega M is a warrior of light.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's literally aping us. That's his. whole
No,
thing.
he's literally the warrior of light.
Oh, no, you are. Yeah.
Who do what?
Supposed to be.
Bacon, you are not in the right
Oh.
spot.
Yeah, you had to go south.
That
Hold
was
on,
also close
hold
to
on, hold on.
understand.
Who was left and who was right there?
I was left.
Okay, yeah, then you were supposed to go south.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
It's okay.
Make sure you stay in BPOG formation until the markers come out.
Just trying to figure out the fucking indicator for this shit. It just feels
Dude.
so weird. I'm looking for the debuff and there's no debuff.
Yeah,
There
isn't.
is no debuff for this at all. It's
But the
it's
X
all
is now-
visual.
Yeah. Over here.
Stay. Stay. It's close tethers, by the way.
At the
Close
front of the
tether.
marker?
Front of the marker.
Front of
Front
the
of the
marker.
What
marker.
are you people doing?
Like, am I chill here? Or do I need to be more?
Yeah, who-
I'm on A. I'm at A.
Oh,
You see me?
yes.
I'm like, okay, I'm
Yes,
chilling.
So because you're
Okay,
you're
hold
higher up
There's
on the
so
other
much-
side.
one question at a time,
Okay,
guys.
so you were an X,
Huh?
Neri?
In that
Okay,
instance,
no,
I
no,
was an
yes,
X.
Then we should have. Okay, but you were an X and you had no marker.
I was X, and we both had markers.
Okay, then Neri, why were you?
I was circle with nothing on me.
Yeah, but Thex and I were square. Thex should have been where you were.
Yeah, if you,
That's what I was asking as well. I was like, so because you're on the other side and higher than me, it means you go to that side. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
The
no,
side
just
doesn't
do-
matter.
It's
the
top
side
to
is
bottom only.
side is irrelevant. It's the first person that does not have a mark goes to the relative northwest. It does not matter if
Yeah.
you're left. Does not matter if you're right.
And that was my question, but that answers it. I was over here like, oh, so he's on that side, so he's just gonna go
Yeah.
over there then.
Now, because that can change so much, it's based off just purely on the order. That way, that doesn't matter. And to be clear, Thex, go stand at C for me, so we can show near and bar markers. So near should be just on the inside of your marker, and that's true for all markers. So 3-1 would be go over to 3, Thex. 3-1 would be like this if you're close, and if you are far, it's just against the wall.
Okay, when they said inside of the markers, I thought they meant just inside the marker.
Just on the-
that's
Yeah.
correct.
Oh, that is okay because I saw some people standing so not in front of it, just inside of it.
And anywhere around here is perfectly fine.
Okay.
It's that gold ring that the marker ends on.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting that it's the same distance tethers as from phase 2, which means as before you have that same amount of wiggle room as in party synergy, and you have that amount of time to adjust as in party synergy.
And
You
you, also
shouldn't
have
have
the
to,
Vuln
'cause we've
debuff
got
for
these-
visual confirmation.
Exactly. We've got these convenient little tells of on the marker or against the wall, but also, you've seen this before. You've dealt with this.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
Alright, raid lead, I can't see the markers. I need to use my orbital camera.
Which will make them smaller.
I just wish we could skip him casting this. It takes so
Yeah, I
fucking
do too.
long.
Like, what's the point of putting that in the sim?
Yeah.
Just to piss you off.
Make it realistic.
Wait.
It's close.
Close
close?
tethers.
Yay!
We lived! And
Close
now we're all
tether.
gonna die.
Okay.
Quick!
Quick, where's the macro, guys?
Wow,
I-
you guys didn't go where you were
Middle of the
supposed to. That's
towers.
fucked
Middle of the
up.
towers.
Some
I
of
was
us
waiting
did.
for the macro.
I was.
No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
If you
like-
look at the image that I posted in the Top Me Daddy channel. You.
Yeah,
based on-
I- So
Well,
the number,
it's-
it does just straight up work with the numbers and letters like that, even though like
So-
it's
so-
relative.
Two separate things. Yes, it does. But two, where it says in the image close and far, that is your relative north. So if he spawns at D, that does not mean one. So, assuming. Well, I'm going to give you the example of true north versus relative. So if he spawns at D, that does not mean 1 is going over here between 1 and 4. It means they're going over here between 3 and delta. Because
To be
delta is the
clear-
north in that instance. Now,
Yeah.
that the caveat is it could be flipped, and we do have to pay attention to where those towers spawn.
That I saw. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the star and smiley on the image mean. That's talking about the tower pattern.
Yeah. So while we're waiting for the tethers to resolve in the first place, we already know if it's close or far.
Mhm.
Already be thinking about which of those two macros or which image on the cheat sheet we're going to be using. Start looking for that pattern.
Okay, let's do it again. And after all those beams go off, you do need to run to the center because we're getting knocked back. Just to be, if
Yes.
you're not aware of that.
Starting
Edge of the
Dynamy
tower if
Sigma.
you're close.
Pardon?
If you're close, just be on the edge of the inner tower.
Yes.
Closest center of the towers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Closest center
No,
of towers,
center.
far is the edge against the wall of the tower. Wait.
Is close again?
Correct. Close tethers. Close.
No, don't. You get knocked into
you
it.
get knocked into them. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I go over here then.
Why'd you get knocked into that tower though? That was my tower. Because I was your partner.
There's always gonna be, in that instance, the relative east-west towers are going to have 2 people in it. But yes, somebody was not supposed to be in that one.
Yeah, because
I
needed
didn't
someone
know
in
which
mine.
tower I would be because I thought Fen was gonna get the one over here.
Okay, so
No.
Fred,
So
I-
you should have been. Even the one you ended up dying standing in is still not the right one. You needed to be one more over.
So,
Okay, can I ask you a
Gaius,
question?
which marker were you on?
And he
I was
Hold on, let me just.
I was at beta.
Yes, but which
And
And
Well-
so then I should have been knocked to the tower over here.
which marker were you at?
I don't understand what you mean.
That's what the image for. The 1, 2, A3, D4, BC. That's based on which marker you were at. You remember
good.
which marker you were at, and that's how you know which tower to get knocked back to.
The fuck? What?
So,
So
see,
in
what-
okay.
phase
So
one-
clear.
on. Can I
So
finish?
if you're at A, I know
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to prevent too many cooks from being in the kitchen because we keep having too many people try to explain the same thing. When the tethers are going off, if you're at A, that means when you look at that image, you are going to the A tower.
Yep.
So he was asking you which was your previous marker. Were you A, B, C, D?
I was B. Oh, that's okay.
Then you are not in the right tower.
Okay.
That's what
I
was
thought
saying,
it
yeah.
was you get knocked back to the closest tower to where you were.
No, that
That will kill us all.
Decoupled. Okay. That's fine. That's annoying, but okay.
I just look at it as A is always to the far left and B is always to the bottom.
No, it's
left.
easy. I got it now. It's just that's That's dumb, but okay.
That's what I was trying to hammer in when I kept saying north is relative, because you have to, circle your camera around and then you're paying attention to where you're getting knocked back based on where that is.
Yeah, no, I know.
Starting
I just thought since
Dynamy
north is
Sigma.
relative, I would just get knocked back too close to where I was before.
No.
The tower closest to where I was before, except.
No.
We have
Yep,
to do
okay.
it this way to
That's
avoid
dumb.
the tethers popping.
Yep.
Dumb and I hate it. Okay.
It's the only way to solve it, I'm afraid.
So then Neri actually got knocked back to the correct tower there.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nails over here, Bacon? There you go. Wait. Close tethers, by the way. Close.
Why did I die?
Close.
Were we
A
two?
distance check with Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
You were in the back. You need to be on the other side of the marker. You see where I'm dead on the
I'm
inside
in the
here?
wrong one.
Yeah. So, okay.
Did I go to the right door?
So,
I was at...
You went to the
think
wrong
so.
spot, Gojira.
Ivy,
I
go
think so.
to use the 3 marker. Show me where you think close marker should be. Right here.
Oh, okay.
You can use this line. That'll be fine, but no
Okay.
further than that line.
Got it.
Shade,
Yeah.
I was at 1. So I had to go to the tower that was 1.
Wait. You're not going to the tower that spawns at 1.
No, I know. Okay. I was initially
You were at 1.
right.
Wait,
That's where I was.
Okay.
So then I have to find the tower that 1 goes to, which isn't here.
Correct.
It's the one that's like northwest. That would be relative northwest now.
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Because
no,
I was at
you'd be
1, I
right.
was south, he was 3, and he was north. So I should be over
This
here.
feels so fucking weird. No,
Yeah,
you're
no,
right.
it's dumb as fuck. I'm just complaining
it's-
about it. Yeah.
Hey, it's not dumb as fuck. It's actually very simple. It's just that it's not like most other mechanics. It's just it's different.
I'm gonna call it dumb
So-
as fuck if I want to. I think it's dumb.
It's very simple actually.
So real
I
quick,
don't care.
Gotta memorize
Oh,
the spots.
Stop. Let him ask.
so since I died at sea, but that's what I was supposed to be. And then we were close Smiley, so it would have been the right image, so I would have gotten knocked back basically southeast.
Well,
Yes.
the
From-
close image. Oh, you're looking. Sorry, I'm looking at the cheat sheet, not what Caster posted. But yes,
Oh, sorry.
They're the same thing, but
they're the same thing. But one
It's-
is the closest on the left, and the one I'm looking at, and the closest. Anyway, yes. You'll
Bear in
be-
mind, you would have been relative southeast unless things were flipped.
right.
The other way to think of it is of the cluster
Well,
of 4 towers that are
if-
together, you are the second from the left.
You should always, to me, you should
reorient based on
reorient. If it flips, then you need to turn and face "quote unquote" south. That becomes your north, and then nothing changes. Right?
Exactly. That also works.
Yeah, you just orient the your map to the cheat sheet images. Yeah.
Yes. Let's do it again.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
Oh, I'm learning. I can just move with just my mouse.
It's the same way you can do it.
That's how I move in game too. Yeah.
And you probably don't have to sprint, but I'm gonna say everybody when we're moving should probably sprint. That movement is a little tight. It's close.
Close tethers.
Close
Oh, God,
tethers.
close.
Tether.
Close tethers.
I don't remember where C is. Fuck.
Oh, I went to the wrong one.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I'm in your tower.
That's the thing is trying to remember where these fucking things are that we're trying to memorize here because
You were
I'm
not in 2 that time, guys. That was my tower.
That's why Fen wanted to get the macro too.
That,
so
that
we
was
don't
2?
have to
Oh,
memorize
it flipped.
Yep, that was 2.
Yep.
You were in my tower, you son of a
It
bitch.
flipped. Okay.
So basically, what I
So
do
it
is
flipped.
when we know if it's close or far, I look at that image. So if it's far, then I know the 2 towers that are really close together are going to be my north. And if it's close, then I know the 2 towers that are far apart are going to be my north.
I'll have
Remember-
to pull out my phone then for that because if I
sorry.
put on a computer screen, I have to tab out because I'm controller.
Yeah,
and I
that's-
want-
That's why
One
Fenn's looking for the
monitor.
chat macro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly
Okay,
why I
so,
want that, so
real
I
quick.
can. Bet.
The towers, like, if the pattern flipped there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what got me. Okay, I just need to know.
It can either be-
When do
look
we
for-
see?
If it's far tethers, then you already know the one single tower alone is going to be your north to orient yourself for the cheat sheet. And if it's close, then you already know the 2 towers that are by themselves are going to be your north to orient to the cheat sheet.
Okay, so when it flips, do we just need to look at the tower layout and know, or does
Yes.
does mail move too?
It
Mail
doesn't.
matter.
The mail doesn't move,
Okay,
but
mail's irrelevant after the beginning. Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
I mean,
Okay, that's
He-
irritating.
he's irrelevant, but it's only going to spawn in one of 2 ways. So if he, spawns at Bravo, then the towers are either going to be like the close. It will be the 2 will be on either side of Bravo, or it'll be flipped and they'll be on either side of Delta. It doesn't like
know, it just
randomly go around the room.
Yes, it just would be easier. It's not like it, but it'd be easier if it was like you have to keep track of mail, and whatever's bracketing mail is what you deal with, instead of like he's irrelevant, then you have to look at the. I don't like it, but yeah, fair enough. Whatever.
I mean, there's it's either
This
2
is why
towers on
people
their
use the
own
Zoom
or
hack.
1 tower
Yeah.
on its own. I get what you're saying, but it's
no,
not.
I'll
too
I'll
bad.
get it. I'm not super concerned. Like I just having to know that I have
reorient
to
to
keep
an
that in mind is
entirely different
irritating.
layout. Yeah.
That's part of why I don't think this is a well-designed fight. Anyway, let's do it again.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
I know. I
what
personally
was
love
what
this
was
half.
what was not a well-designed fight was, oh hey, let's put chat bubbles you have to read on your screen while doing the mechanic.
No, it was not.
God.
That wasn't. I mean, I love Nail, but if they just change those into cast bars, nothing changes and the fight is just better.
Didn't
Yeah,
they change it to
shoot
where
me.
now you can't even fucking get it in the log?
No, you
No.
can still get it unlocked. Is this
Sneer?
close or far?
Tethers.
All I heard from Vex was tethers.
Near.
That is unfortunate.
Oh no, my
I heard
phone
as
closed.
well.
Middle of the tower.
There
middle
are
of the
3
tower.
people in this tower.
Yeah, I ended
There
up
should
in
only
the
be-
wrong spot.
We have 40 seconds. It's not enough time. We're gonna close this and do it.
Alright,
I saw where I needed to go. I just didn't pay attention to where I was standing in the knockback.
give me a second real quick to get some agua.
Okay, that's fine.
I love how auto markers is trying its darndest every time we wipe.
Oh my god, I completely forgot what I set my Microsoft Edge background to. You're gonna love this one.
Oh God.
It's Bear Cobb. I don't even remember making this image.
That's awesome.
And to be super clear, we're only if we get through the tower portion, we're done. We're not. I'm not going to have us worry about the second half of Sigma because we are absolutely not going to see that tonight.
What the Sigma?
It's honestly
saw
not
you said that
hard,
earlier, and I
but it
didn't
is.
care.
Yeah.
It's not hard,
It's
but
just
we're.
Heaven's Fall.
Well, this part's Heaven's Fall. The
No, no,
next part
Well,
is.
we rotate. It's the spinning part.
The next part we have auto markers, right? Smiles?
Yes.
Then
Well,
that's like
we will.
it should be
it's-
free.
We have them. A certain person just needs to relaunch the game.
Well, with a little bit of practice, then it should be free, right? Smile.
Yeah. Sigma and Omega are the entire reason why you use auto marker, because fuck that.
Omega
I'll
is the
have to
one that I'm
install
like,
it.
yeah. Omega is. would be
I'm not.
bad.
We're gonna spend at
How many
minimum
parts of
a
this fight
full
again?
last
There were
day.
7 parts, right?
So
Yes, 7
we-
There were
phases.
7 parts of this fight.
we have
No,
Six.
six.
6 phases.
We have.
Oh, okay.
se-
So then, yeah. So then the last phase is just LB spam.
Yeah.
It's not that
No.
free.
Well,
And Exa squares.
it's LB spam from him, not us.
The last
Um,
phase is still going to be sim stuff because there is still stuff that we need to practice, and it's going to be a lot of video watching.
Movements mainly.
It's it's basically DKT. It's not free, but it's not ridiculously hard. At that point, you are past the hardest parts of the fight, but it's still not free.
Fen,
think
you
the hardest
remember
part
how
is us.
DKT went for us. Don't compare it to DKT and then say it's not dramatic. I hope you mean it's more like
Dragon
Golden
King Thornton
Bahamut.
was a joke.
It's-
though. That
He
was
said
it's-
not
that was a
hard. He said nothing
burger
about
face.
trauma.
Dragon King Thornton was awesome.
It
I
is
love how
not-
everyone who's not a tank is like, Dragon King Thornton was fine. Uh-huh.
I did it as a tank. It
I'm
was
sure
fun.
it's for you.
No, I had fun as a tank.
But like
Good for you.
The only part of DKT that was hard really was the exaflares, right? Everything else was mostly nerves. Let's be honest.
Did you guys
Yeah,
do
so
uptime?
it's like Golden Bahamut, okay.
It's not as
'Cause Golden Bahamut's still movement.
Golden
Oh, wow.
Bahamut is the freest shit ever, though.
Oh, yeah.
now. It didn't used to be. It is now.
Fen, it's the most overused mechanic in the game. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just realized a boss I could use from 9 in the story. Now we think about it.
Do we have
Necron.
another sim?
I'm loading it
Map
now.
changing.
Oh, okay.
I was letting everybody get their comments out.
So instead of Sphene being the last boss, what if they had Necron from FF9?
What if they had Necrons
Okay.
from Warhammer 40k?
Yeah, I
No,
was
no,
like,
no,
we're gonna get a fucking,
No, the
we're
boss
gonna
is
get
literally called
Caesarac
Necron.
in there with his giant chair.
I hate that you can't jump in the sim. I keep pressing my spacebar.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
That's why I
Okay, everybody's. All right, let's do
run
it
around and
again.
press this the whole time. Oh,
Jumping
can't-
is how
And
you
Oh,
Map
Go ahead.
changing.
I was gonna say
Starting
Vex,
Dynamy Sigma.
the only thing the sim has for the last phase is exit squares. That's it.
Yep, which is
Hmm.
good
So-
because you want it. For
Oh,
extra
no,
squares.
it's good. We just can't do any of the like aided movements for Roth.
Yes.
But none of it's that bad.
We have a soggy penis for it.
Right. Beepog to the mail.
Your package came in the mail.
Close tethers. Close tethers.
I was not close.
You were
You were
not.
not close?
You were on the outside. You need to be right here.
Oh, I'm aware.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
I'm just glad I don't have to
Kira
hear
Soggy
Dynamis Delta anymore.
I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
you were Dynamy Sigma.
I was like, what package? And then
It came?
Let's focus on action.
Beepog at the Sigma mail. Bar tethers. Bar tethers.
Against the wall, far tether.
Yeah, it's definitely a sprint moment.
Middle. It's confusing.
Wait, shit.
That is
fuck.
confusing as shit.
Whee!
I do not like.
Oh,
Wait, I do not like how these are laid out in the sim. Jesus.
Yeah, that was weird to me.
I'm gonna hit same RNG and do that again.
Yeah,
I think I got the
Starting
right tower.
Dynamy Sigma.
that was a little confusing.
So I was like,
Oh.
where's the lone one?
Yeah, I had a
There is
hard
no
time.
round one.
There
Yeah,
for
there is
far
a
there
one
is.
on far.
There is one.
Oh.
That is our north.
That's what we had to look for.
Oh.
Well, so
I think I looked at
he was
close.
he was at 1, so it was either at 1 or 3, right?
Yeah. That's
Beepog
just the
at the
first
Sigma
time
mail.
we've seen far tethers. That's why it was confusing.
Which is also why I hit same RNG to make sure we got it again.
Bar tethers.
Oh no, my cat.
You pussy.
Bar tethers.
Where
It's
is
at
the?
3.
Oh,
It's
okay,
at
I
3.
see
It's
now.
at
I
3.
see it.
whoa, what the?
Edge of the wall.
All the way to the wall.
I...
Okay, I'm just gonna keep loading that one because we haven't been seeing it.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
Just the arrangement of the towers fucked me up.
Again, the north for that is always going to be where he spawns or directly opposite. So he's spawning at 1, so the only 2 places to look is 1 or 3. So
Okay.
don't rotate. 1, you don't see it, immediately turn to 3.
Beepog at the Sigma mail. Bar tethers.
Mm,
It's same RNG, so I get it. But...
Oh,
Nope, took too long to get
Wasn't
there.
far enough.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
that had to be a sprint moment.
That's why I'm saying basically everybody, when you're moving for that, should just sprint. Just get in the habit of sprinting. Yes, there's certain configurations where you absolutely don't have to, but just do it, right?
Better safe than sorry.
Especially for the long tethers.
We don't.
Far tethers.
We don't need it later.
I definitely sprained something in my finger reaching for my sprint key doing this.
Sprint?
Ooh. Far tethers.
Maybe 1 or 3.
That 3.
Never would have guessed.
Against the wall. Against the wall.
Sweat drops down your ball.
Congrats, we lived.
Woohoo!
Oh my
Look
God.
at that.
And now
Oh,
we're all
no.
dead. And now we're all dead.
Oh, no, she's doing.
Wait, I have the.
one AoE.
There's a tether
Oh.
from the arm.
Oh, I'm dead.
They're supposed
Ow.
to be.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh,
Then
that was
she
a
does
wait.
it. Okay.
You're dead and I'm alive.
Okay, I'm gonna turn same RNG off now since we actually got through that. I'm not gonna go over that. We're just gonna load that again and do towers.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
Sir Bacon the Immortal.
Unless someone disagrees, but I feel like just this and then going back in is more than enough for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm,
Because I don't want to scoop my brains out doing this for 5 hours.
Well, the next part's actually pretty easy, but
Eepog at the mail.
Panic at the disco.
Close.
Close tethers. Close.
We had some
That's
deaths.
not close, Neri.
Oh, that's right.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
I was tabbed out to the other fucking thing just so I could see what marker that was.
Might have to print it out on a piece of paper.
I don't have a printer.
Sticky note.
Might have to
pen.
go down to the
I
local
don't have
printing
sticky
company.
notes.
I have so many sticky notes.
Grab a
Eepog at the
Sharpie,
mail.
write it on your
Oh,
dick.
crap.
It's
We're not
far.
doing dick strats anymore.
Was this close or far?
It was
Uh,
far.
Guys,
Far, far.
you were
Guys,
the last
guys,
person
you were
in
the
lineup.
Yep.
You have killed me, Gaius.
Starting Dynamy
I'm
Sigma.
aware. You don't need to keep repeating it.
Gaius, where are your genes?
They've been stolen.
Wait till he hears about Girlus.
What about a soggy penis fart?
Eepog at the mail.
Is this close or far?
It's
This
close, by the way.
Oh,
close, close, close.
sorry.
Sorry, I'll get better at
Starting
calling that.
Dynamy
No, I
Sigma.
can't call it.
I
Just
can't see
people
those
need to-
fucking icons.
Who was the other
I can
circle?
call it. I
I
can
can
call
see
it.
the
People
icons.
just stop talking.
I was shade.
Sigma's casting.
Well, I went to your spot because you planted in my spot.
Yeah, I hadn't started moving yet, and I saw you start running to the other side, so I went, okay, I guess this is my spot now.
Yeah, you didn't start moving.
Eepog at the mail. It's close. Close tethers.
Oh no.
Close tethers.
Middle of the towers. Middle of the tower.
Hmm.
No. Wasn't I
What-
Delta?
Incorrect soaking.
That was Charlie.
Apparently, they are numbered towers.
At least they are in the sim.
They are in the sim, and we died because we had the wrong number of people in the Delta 4 tower.
So who was Delta in 4 there?
I was Delta and I was there, or I was one of those and I was there.
Thex, where were you again, Thex?
I was 2.
Okay, so I was 4, so I was supposed to be in that tower, yeah.
No, you were in Charlie. You were in my tower.
I was in Charlie?
Yep.
Okay.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
It's like, what is that fucking sound effect? It's somebody crafting next to me in the game.
I have the game.
BPOG
Where?
at the mail. Far tethers. Far tethers. Far tethers.
What the? Oh, there it is.
It's at 4. Against the wall. Against the wall.
Someone's
One
here.
of you
that's
is not supposed to be
Yeah.
Someone-
That
Starting
fucked me up
Dynamy
'cause
Sigma.
It wasn't north.
Remember-
It was like
So
counterclockwise. from
remember
him.
to just remember where M was, and then you know north is all either there or directly opposite from it.
So the tower is not north then.
It is.
No.
The tower
it was
becomes
counterclockwise.
No, the tower. No, it does not spawn ever at directly north.
BPOG at the mail.
Yeah.
It spawns where he was or directly opposite of where he was.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was 2 was north, and it spawned
Close
over by
tethers.
1 and D.
Close tethers.
Close. Close.
I was first in line, so
This is
oh no,
second,
I went to the
Dingus.
yeah, I went to the wrong side. Yep.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
Left and right, my greatest enemies.
I could call starboard larboard if you'd prefer.
Just don't do
Where?
east-west.
Where?
BPOG at the mail. Far tethers. Far tethers. Far tethers.
It's either Bravo or Delta. It's Delta. There's too many people. Delta here.
Yep, it should
So a
only
lot
be
of people
1 and
coming to
2 going
Delta.
here.
My fucking my phone keeps closing on me. I don't have my second monitor right now.
I was missing my Charlie friend.
I had a friend in
Starting
Delta,
Dynamy Sigma.
which I shouldn't
Had-
have.
I had 2 friends and I only wanted 1.
I wanted one and I had none.
Close tethers. Close tethers.
Close. Whoever's on north.
Already got it.
Okay.
Nope.
What? I was close. I was on the edge of the marker.
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
I think you just said nope because someone died.
He did.
Oh. Venomous slugma.
You like my clock spot?
BPOG at the mail. Close tethers. Close tethers. Close tethers.
It's A. Middle of the tower. Of the tower.
Too many
Yeah.
people over here.
Too many
Right.
people in
I'm
the
on
Delta
the wrong
4 tower.
side.
Where in a browser can you just open up image and make it nice and small on the corner of the browser instead of having it maximized?
That's actually yeah. I'm stupid.
How do you do that? Because if I click anything in this browser, it'll close it immediately.
What? Why?
No, you just unmaximize it. You can resize it to be whatever the hell size you want.
Yeah, but the minute I click anything in the simulator, it'll close it.
What? That
No,
doesn't make any
no,
sense.
no.
Yeah.
What?
So I have it in a separate tab. I unmaximized it and I have it in my corner. But when I click to move in here, it's gone.
Unmaximize your sim window.
Yes.
Then pull the tab with the image into a separate window
Yes.
and put it on your desktop next to the monitor window.
That's what I did.
And it goes away.
Yeah, it closes.
That
That-
doesn't make any sense.
That is not how
I don't know what
computers
you've
work.
done to your monitor, but
I have Discord in the background. I can see my Discord. I can see the two
So then,
things.
if you
but
can
then when I
see,
click
if you can
anything-
see Discord, just bring the image up in Discord.
True. I gotta find the server first. I got like 50 fucking servers.
like just as an example, hold on.
Now I can't see it because I gotta make it really small and then I can't see anything in the sim.
How small
Like-
was your monitor?
Let me show you how I'm seeing right now.
Can
like-
you just like
like, you
stream
can't-
your desktop to us?
You can't
No.
do that right there?
I'm about to show you how I see everything in order to see it.
Literally, just hit the share button. Why
What?
don't you unmaximize Discord?
But I can't see it
Yeah, that's
either.
why, because Discord's maximized.
Now I can't read it.
All right, homie. I want you to do something for me. Hit the share button in Discord and share your whole screen. Share your desktop. Okay. Now, go in Discord. Click on that image. Not that one. The one that
Oh,
just
I
the
don't
cheat sheet itself. Yeah. you need hit open in browser on that. Right down at the bottom. There's a link that
bottom
says
left.
open in browser. But
Sure, that works.
Drag that tab out. Move it to the top left of your screen. No, not like that. Don't. Yeah. Right there.
That's
Leave it
fine.
right there. Now make the sim window bigger. You can make it wider too. Yeah. There we go. Now click in the sim window. It shouldn't go away. There you go.
Oh.
Were you dragging it to the corner for the like the hot windows thing?
No, it was just randomly closing and then I had to reopen it again.
All right,
Okay.
Yep.
But we solved it. Whatever. It works now.
back into the sim. We only have 3 minutes left, and then we're going in. So
Starting Dynamy Sigma.
EPOG at the mail. Close tethers. Close tethers. Close tethers.
Marcus Bravo. Middle of the tower. Middle of the tower.
Where's Delta?
Oh,
I didn't have a cheat sheet up, unfortunately.
This was not shared.
I know.
Starting
I see.
Dynamy Sigma.
I'm sorry, Dex. I was supposed to be with you. I misread it.
I was
You
trying to
let
pull
me
up the
die.
cheat sheet
No, it's
after
fine.
all that shit. And
I was looking at the yeah, I was looking at the cheat sheet and then I was like, I only can see far plus star, and I was like, wait, what?
EPOG at the mail. Far tethers. Far tethers. Far tethers.
Against the wall. Against the no.
Good job, Neri.
We needed somebody at Alpha.
It's not that I
Ooh.
couldn't do it, it's I can't pull up the sheet.
Cass, what was your marker?
C.
Nova, what was your marker?
A.
Yeah, you were on the wrong side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the 4C.
Was I not supposed to be left? Was I on the right? Is this right?
This
was
is
right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right. Yeah.
R.I.P.
It spawned,
Okay.
It spawned at the same place the male did. Yeah.
I hate this fucking mechanic.
We don't have enough
Yeah.
time, so we'll have to come back to this later.
Yeah, it wasn't that I couldn't do it. It's I just couldn't pull up the cheat sheet.
I wasn't like there wasn't a wow. You
I
did
will
it. That
find
was,
the.
we did it.
I'll find the macro, so we'll have it for the in game.
Yeah. The
There's like 5 different places I can check, and I'm sure it's in one of them.
Remind me to fucking put a DJ on my like word blacklist, whatever it's called.
DJ? Oh, because the people advertising venues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck that shit.
I don't
DJ,
get
go fuck
that.
yourself.
Cyber DJs.
They're not. That's
They're
they're
just.
not.
It's a Spotify playlist. Their job is a Spotify playlist.
Yeah, I just go on YouTube and listen to music when I'm at venues.
I don't go to venues.
I found some macros, but they suck.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that one that I had in that image specifically. I can find plenty of images of this macro, but I can't find the actual fucking macro.
Nar might have one.
I'm looking in NAR right now, and I can't. They fucking. I don't like the new server because I can't find any of the fucking channels where all the resources are.
They like to withhold information, I notice, unless you're running in the ClearProg groups.
Oh wait, here we go. Ultimate resource. You have to like select the channels now, or you're not in them to start with. That's really weird.
It's fine. I'll worry about it later.
I'm not a fan of Nar. Everyone's so boring in there.
Alright, food up. Sort your party list.
Yeah, they don't have the macros either.
I'm gonna say that a second time. Sort your party list.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
Swinian.
Countdown.
I'm still sorting.
Swinian the third,
Oh, fuck.
Esquire of
I
Bacon.
got it.
Start your party list.
Freeze forwards. Once.
One. One. Hello.
Ivy was the other person.
What? Wasn't that my tower?
It
That
was
was-
your tower, but I didn't
No.
notice it was Ivy.
Oh. Sorry.
He wasn't blaming you. He was realizing.
Yeah, I just panic when I hear my name. It's like, oh
Okay.
fuck, what did I do?
You did not die on the D.
I now have 4 hot bars I gotta go through. That sucks.
Freeze forwards. Find your friend. Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours. Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours. We are massively
Let
ahead.
him
Holy.
cook.
Yeah, it helps when my potions aren't deck spots.
Where are you potting?
Because we're supposed to?
We are? I thought we were potting in... I thought we weren't potting till,
Oh, we weren't potting? I thought you guys were potting. I wasn't doing potting at all. But then sometimes I'd pop my fucking deck spots to see where I'd be at.
I wasn't potting until P3,
Yeah, same.
because
We
we
don't-
didn't need it in P1.
We don't really need it in P1.
Yeah, the pots are also free.
They are most assuredly not free.
Eh, close enough. What's money for in this game? Line up.
Not on Dynamis, they're not free.
Bar tethers. Under F. Under F. Bar tethers.
Arm triangle? Arm triangle?
I did the original
I
strat
was
again.
murdered.
No, I did the original strat.
I don't care. You still murdered
It's
me.
been 1,000
I don't care if
pulls,
I murdered you.
man.
It's been 1,200.
It's been like 1,400 pulls.
No, it's been 12. There's nothing. We were at like 1160 last time I looked.
We're working on it, though. Don't you worry.
Mhm. At least I'm not doing it the other way. I blocked that one out completely.
I've never even heard of a third way to do it.
You just have the other one just stand right straight across from each other. The square and the circle.
Freeze forwards. Find your friend.
We've done that by accident before.
Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours. Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours. Bar tethers. Nasty pattern. Bar tethers.
Okay.
I was square,
was-
Ivy. I don't know what happened there. What were
I
you, Ivy?
just
I lost track of the eye trying to fucking readjust to bad pattern.
apparently I was triangle. I don't know.
You were you tried coming to me, but I was definitely X.
Yeah, I just completely brain farted there. I don't know.
Okay.
I have that like grid up on my screen. I just click on it and it pops up square in my like chat box. I always look down on my chat box to make sure I'm not going to the wrong. Not that stops the stupid, but
I do it every pull.
I do what I can to mitigate my own stupidity.
I don't even hit it. I just use it because I need the diagram to tell me what order to go in.
Also true.
I was bound to have fuck-ups one night.
Freeze forwards. Find your friend.
I think that's the only mechanic you.
1.
No, I fucked up, what's it called? The towers.
2s. Freeze.
Oh my god, why do I feel so slow right now?
And
Jesus
fours.
Christ. No, I killed Mary.
We needed him.
How did I die? I was on the opposite side of the tower.
No, I killed you.
Yeah, but I got hit.
I wasn't out in my spot.
Look at where you are. You're on the delta side of C, and you're inside the boss. So you were
Yeah.
closer. You were too close to him, basically.
That's the
And I
first time
hadn't
that's-
gotten all the way out yet, so it was
yeah,
a
that
double
was a-
whammy.
Yeah, that was the first time it's unsafe.
Well, so you were here. The only
Mhm.
places you should really be as a melee are here or here, based off of where it spawns. If you are, anyway, it doesn't matter. If you're far enough away from him being slow wouldn't have mattered. Countdown.
Yeah, because I never really die there.
Freeze forwards. Find your friend. 1s. 2s. 3s. And 4s.
Why you cut it that close? But
Weird rotate pattern. 1s. I put that way far ahead. 2s. 3s. And 4s.
They're ahead.
You may line up. Close tethers. A nasty pattern. Close tethers. No swap. Close tethers.
Tried to hit the fucking sprint keys in the sim and almost fucked. Since that is my wildfire.
Stack up near Charlie.
Too far, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to run to the side of him with a chainsaw. And then I like
Watch your Devos. Out.
Reds are defamation. First towers, reds are defamation. Pop blues, and pop Christmas, get away from rots. Second towers, reds are defamation.
Hey guys.
Pop blues,
Yes,
and pop
please
Christmas,
don't be that
get
far.
away from rots.
I have no idea what the hell you just said.
Don't be that far. It'll move the boss.
Third towers, reds are defamations.
Sonic.
Pop blues, and pop Christmas, get away from rots.
Wait for the
You're
call.
gonna have to reiterate that to me after then. I don't have the process
Later.
powers and things like that.
Final towers, reds are defamations, all tethers to blue. Alright, pop that nonsense, get away from rots.
Oh my god, I just killed
Rot
him.
ran in.
Sorry,
No.
We're dead.
I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out what the fuck
You
Finn
doesn't
said
have
to me.
Don't be that far when it's the defamation. If I have to get it from you, it's gonna move the boss.
Yeah, that's never been a problem before.
You're not supposed to be damn near against the wall. It's supposed to be just outside of the middle of the thing. So if the thing's centered on C, you should only be like right here, not way back here. If I have to break being against him, it's going to force the boss to move.
Then I'll kill Fen.
I do not understand why it's suddenly a problem when it has never been for 1,200 pulls.
You've never been that far before. That's
I went to the same distance I've
Been-
always gone.
He
That
has
would
been
put
that
you out
far.
of melee range as a monk.
He
Yes.
has been that far, but I just go and
You
grab it
shouldn't
from
have
him.
been out of melee range of the monk.
I mean, I would move out at the last second so I wouldn't lose a GCD, but
You
I still
don't have to break melee at all for defamation.
I always did, so I'm
Okay?
I
totally
stand
don't
max
have to.
melee.
Either way, you would have been stepping back in.
Oh, that's true. On Monk, I was stepping back in. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You should be otherwise. In fact, in the old group, we used to get all of our casters to put a melee ability on their bars so that you could see from the little out of range indicator whether you were in melee or not.
Wait, how do you put a melee ability on your bar?
I think we were putting blue mage abilities on our bars.
I need
Yeah.
1 minute.
You can do that?
Yeah.
You can't cast it, but you can probably put it on your bar.
Oh, I guess you could set a macro with the thing on it, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Let me do that. What's the name of a blue mage ability that's melee?
Or just any ability that's melee.
Yeah, what's the
Grillfish.
name of... What?
Final Sting. No, dude, you can
Final
straight up put it on your bar. I have Final Sting on my bar right now.
/ blue mage spell or... Yeah. No, what is the command? I have it macro.
Oh, I can just use the icon, can't I? Like M-icon final sting on a macro?
Probably.
Let's see if that works.
I don't know if Mac give range hitters.
Oh, I don't think they do. Oh.
Oh, blue spellbook. / blue spellbook just brings up your blue mage spellbook on any class.
Am I gonna have to go unlock
Back.
Blue Mage?
I mean,
wish I wish
technically-
I had known about this years ago. For summoner, I always know. Well, for summoner, I always know if I'm in melee range because I'm trying to get book smack, so I can tell from that.
Well, conversely, if you have a melee ability on your bar, you don't have to look at whether your character is doing the book smacks. If you're in range, they're doing the book smacks.
Well, that's true, but I mean, on summoner, I can hear it go. And I
Pull
can see
that
the
out
numbers.
of the fucking nonsense audio vomit that is Summoner.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because of where I put my listening position. Because I don't have it near my character. I have it near the. I have it like in front of me.
My listening position at 60.
I have mine at 51.
Where do you even check that?
It's in your audio setting.
System config audio.
No, listening
Sound
position.
settings.
Because when you have it too close to your character, then you end up, if you're in an alliance raid, you get to hear all the laws going.
I have it set
yeah, and it's
to-
really fucking annoying.
I have it set like above the M for camera.
Countdown.
Because then I can hear like the eyeball on my left ear, and I'm like, okay, it's to my left.
Oh, that's really far.
Threes forwards, find your friend. Ones. Twos. Threes. Okay. Fine. And fours. Ones. Ooze. Freeze. And 4s. We're way ahead.
Let me cast, let me cast, let me cast, let me cast.
Go ahead. I'm doing so.
Thank you.
Line up. Close tethers. Double out. And close tethers. No swaps, close tethers.
Prepared to kill you, Tom.
I was prepared to kill him, I think.
I
he
was
was
prepared
he was
die.
scared to
Close
kill me.
tether. Stack up near Charlie.
When you were ready for Dark Souls.
I just had a death wall. There was nowhere I could go.
No, he was scared of me. It was my.
Can you blame the man?
Refocus.
Alpha.
Let it cook.
Oh yeah.
Tostados. Killer. Watch your debuffs. In. Out. In.
Reds are defamations. First towers, reds are defamations. Pop blues. And pop Christmas. Get away from rocks. Second towers, reds are defamations. Pop blues. And pop Christmas, get away from rocks. Third towers, reds are defamations.
Ooh, that was a big lag spike.
Pop blues. Way to tick, way to tick. Okay, pop them. Get away from rots. Final towers, reds or defamations, all tethers to blue. And we're good, pop that blue. Get away from rots. I got
Cass.
Oh, okay. I got Neary.
Oh, it wasn't my spot. That wasn't my fault. Yeah.
Not holding anything.
Hold nothing, and if you have a pot, use it.
Gotta wait for my birds to spawn now.
It'll last the whole
Now.
phase, use it.
Swap. Go. Go. Swap. Go. Go. No swap. Go. Outside, stay outside. Wait. Go. I don't think we're gonna get 8% here. Close.
Damn, close. Yeah, for that one, whoever was on 4, I think you were too close to the edge of the marker.
It was us. It was me and you.
Yeah, you were like on the outside edge of the marker, and
That's
you should have
okay.
been
You're good.
inside. Yeah,
No,
it was
no,
just barely.
no. It was either you two were too close, or somebody wasn't in the right spot. Hold on.
So I was here with the marker pointing out. Neri was right at the edge of 4, and I think I was just the tiniest bit diagonal, so it clipped him because he should have been on the inside of 4, not the outside.
Neri was at Delta, not at 4.
Oh, whoever was at 4 then. I think, yeah. I don't know why the person at Delta died. If it wasn't that, then it wasn't either of us.
No, everybody else got twice come ruin. Like, the only thing I can think is you guys were just too close, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Because you died because of an overlap. You got a doom, which indicates you got hit by 2 things.
Oh, did me and Neri both die?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we were too close. We got each other with our AoEs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You weren't.
Point
You
blanks,
didn't
yeah.
look like you were that fucking close, but whatever.
I guess we just edged each other. We touched tips.
Countdown. 2 DPS deaths, and we still almost got it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the new potency changes. I wish they would just rescale ultimates when they change potencies. It's really fucking stupid.
Unsync ultimates, so raiders could be pissed.
They might as well at this point if they're not going to retune them for changed potencies.
I just want to fly in egos.
3s forwards, find your friend. 1s. 2s. 3s. And 4s. Twos. Threes. And fours. We appear to be wrecking him.
Are you still using this bot?
No, I'm not.
I'm not casting, I'm motifing.
Yeah, I'm not using my
Okay.
pod.
That's fine.
Line it up. Close tethers. Nasty pattern. Close tethers. No swaps. Close tethers. Stack up near Charlie. Oh?
Oh,
I touched
all
the
right.
death wall.
I may have edged into a wall.
Oh,
Oh, I realized you did the moment the tether switched to me.
Yep,
Yeah,
the moment the
I-
tether jumped, I was...
Yeah, I was
I
like,
didn't see
I'm,
the tether,
I'm,
I just
I'm
saw, oh,
four,
everyone's
I'm
dead.
4 away, I'm 4 away, and then the arrow guy crossed over me, and I was like, move slightly to the side, so I don't hit the arrow guy, and I did move slightly to the side. I just didn't
Nice.
curve inward. slightly
I
to the
just looked
side.
over and I saw Shade and Neri were dead. I'm like, huh, why'd they die? And then I looked down and noticed I was also dead.
Yeah,
That's
that's because I
down.
aimed the tether.
I feel
Yeah,
real,
I
I
saw
feel
that.
real
I
good
was
about
like,
being
oh.
like, I'm 4 away, I'm not 3 away. This is lined up well. I'm gonna be okay. And then he went over me, and I was like, I gotta move, and I did move.
Good news,
Just-
guys, you're now an honorary healer.
I moved right into the wall.
I was the harbinger of death.
To the guys, to the wall.
Not bad, wall.
Freeze forwards, find your friend. 1. Twos. Threes. And fours.
I almost had a ton of shields. My health did not move.
Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours.
that change, but I don't like it.
Could have made it great. Decided not to.
Line them up. Bar tethers. A double out. Bar tethers. There's a swap, Neri and Usagi. Far tethers.
I was like, oh, I'm really far away. I should hit sprint, and I hit the fucking 1 key because of the goddamn sim again.
Oh, thank God.
That's a pretty wild fire.
You scared the shit out of me, guys, but you were in the right spot.
Yeah, okay.
I got the I think I was at like B or something, and I got 2 and B. I got the colors in my head like confused. I was like, oh, it's the other yellow one. Then I was like, Vex is here. That is not correct. And I moved, and then I still died. And I was like, what do you mean I still died?
Unfortunately, you were tethered to caster.
Oopsie, forgot to paint my motifs.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
We'll see,
cooked.
won't have to worry about going over this time.
We might not even make the DPS check.
We'll
That is a
probably make
lot of misadvantage.
Freeze forwards, find your friend.
Like, I
Freeze forwards.
genuinely think we should wipe this.
No, we're fine, we're fine.
You sure?
Yeah, we're chilling. And if we're not, well, sorry about it.
That's your fault.
Who's?
Awesome. Crooked.
Freeze.
It's always been crooked, that's overkill.
And fours. Ones. Twos. Threes.
What?
We needed that guy. And fours.
That was one of the worst placed puddles in human history. Fen and I dodged one way, and Caster dodged the other way, and yeah. Ivy, report for your dick flattening for that terrible puddle placement.
He must
Wait,
ensure that he does not do this again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
Countdown.
I actually don't know if it was you specifically, Ivy. Whoever was one of
No,
the
that was
puddles.
Fen's puddle, actually.
Oh, Fen, report for your dick flattening.
Yeah, whack his pee-pee.
You might like that. Just a pain would remind him he's alive.
If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a puddle.
For every
You can
wipe
try and
that,
dodge this dick flattening.
for every wipe that Fen creates, he gains an extra nipple.
The problem is the puddle was
Threes
at such
forwards.
a
Threes
stupid timing
forwards.
that it looked like it was one of the other puddles. and it was
Ones.
not.
Twos.
Oh.
Threes. And fours.
Yeah, I was coming from the other side of the interstate, bro. Don't worry about it.
I just dumped up 3 GCDs.
Use a Q-tip.
Ones. Twos. Threes. And fours.
Little high.
Line up. Bar tethers. Double out. Bar tethers. There's a swap. Me and Shade. Bar tethers. Stack up near Charlie.
Watch your devos. In. Out. In.
Reds are defamations. First towers, reds are defamations. Pop blues. And pop Christmas. Get away from bronze. Second towers, reds are defamations. Pop blues. And pop Christmas. Get away from bronze. Third towers, reds are defamations.
On it.
Red Ivy, you're long.
I believe we have cooked. I don't have Swift, unfortunately.
The goose was cooked.
I've never
Sorry,
eaten goose.
these fucking dogs want out. It's their bedtime. Ah, fuck.
That's it for today anyway.
We got a new prog point.
Yeah,
We
I just wish Post Sims was not a complete and utter shit show, but
Yeah.
Bad news is that Sigma's bots either, I don't remember if they're the ones that outright don't work or they're the ones that are broken.
I think
it doesn't matter. You can't really practice it on your own. Everybody absolutely should watch that segment of the video.
Yes.
The one thing I absolutely do not want to hear on Monday is I don't know what we're doing. If I hear I don't know, what are we doing here?
So what is the plan Monday, just to be clear on that? Are
We're
we simming? Are we coming in and doing clears
No,
or what?
we're going in and doing it until... At this point, we know the towers, right? We'll do more sims at some point, but we're not spending a whole night doing anything until we get there and past the towers again.
Okay.
I'm not going to teach us... I'm not going to have us practice the second half of the mechanic if we don't get the first half correct.
Okay. Just making sure.
You need clarification on something? For the love of God, ask before Monday. Again, if I hear I don't know what we're supposed to do, I'm what am I doing here? I'll go do something else. Like this. Do not
If anybody
do not
has
say
any
that statement.
questions, if anybody